So there's plenty of other projects I should start on with this thing. But the radio just went out, so I bought this from Amazon. It's cheap. It was like 60 bucks, 70 bucks, and it has Apple CarPlay. So I'm gonna take out the old stereo and throw this new one in here. All right, I got the old stereo out and the amp out. Got the new one mounted in. It works great. Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, yada yada yada. I used the mounting brackets off of that stereo, put them on this one instead of using the brackets that it came with because they didn't fit, and that worked out well. It's got a little gap, but whatever, it's night and day, and the stereo works again, so great upgrade. All right, so back on the 4Runner. Today we will be replacing or reupholstering the seats. We got a little seat kit off eBay. It's about 100 bucks. So I'm gonna open that up here in a second. I think I'm gonna start by taking off these seat covers. So here it is with the seat covers off. Let me zoom out. Looks real bad. Foam's decent on this one. Man, Toyota could do anything except paint a car correctly and have leather that's gonna last. I think when Toyota was building these things, they didn't plan on them lasting for like 30 plus years. And these seats are just thin, real thin leather. And they dry out quick, crack quick. So I'm going to pull these seats right now, get them over here on the table. We'll start out with the passenger. We'll do the passenger first, and then we'll dig into it. All right, got the passenger seat out. And we'll open up this seat cover kit. It's a microfiber leather, which was, I know I said 100 earlier, it was $70. So fake leather, it should last a lot longer than this. Color's off, but as close as you can get. There weren't a ton of options out there. And most of them were this color, so I guess that's the standard. Whatever factory is making these. I got the seat disassembled. It came apart fairly easily. Seat base just kind of slipped on out. 2 screws held it in. Or 4, 2 on each side. Guess just gonna rip this off. I got impatient with the seat bottom. There's a bunch of hog rings in it. And I know I'm gonna have to take them out to get the metal out, or the metal rods out. But I just went ahead with an X-Acto knife and cut where the hog rings were. But here you can see these metal rods that help seat the seat. They got a bunch of hog rings in them. So I'm gonna work on getting those out. And we'll report back. Start out here with the base. All right, so it's coming together pretty good. I went ahead and put some hog rings right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here. And then it comes with all these little attachments down here. You know, I didn't notice if any were up here in the front. There are a couple in the front, so I got to put a couple more on. But overall, that's coming together pretty good. All right, well, I got her done about as best as I can. It's getting pretty good. So after we assemble it, steam it, I think it'll look great. Got the seat back right here. Initial thoughts, decent quality. Again, we're dealing with $60, $70 seat covers, so can't ask for too much, but I'm happy with it so far. So I'm gonna just slide this thing on. Pretty good. I'm gonna tighten it up and get it on here. I'm gonna clean some of this up. Just like the rest of the car, it is disgusting and filthy. So it's not that great looking. It's very easy to get on. I'm going to say that's like an 8 for replacing it out of 10. Aesthetically, I'm going to give it like a 4.5. I don't like the color. I don't like how it doesn't hug the seat extremely well. There wasn't a ton of room for hog rings, so you couldn't really get it too tight. See, it's got some play. But I'm going to get this installed and repeat the process with the driver and then steam out some of these wrinkles from both of them. So get into that. Got another friend hanging out on the car. It's in, waiting on the steamer to get hot and try to get some of these wrinkles out. Wow, oh, he's flying all around me. Do that now. Okay, well, the steamer didn't do a whole bunch. Like I said earlier, there's no metal rods in the back for the hog rings, so they're just kind of inflated. Hopefully just sitting on them makes them conform a little bit better to the seat, and the heat from the summer will, you know, make it do its thing. And if a set pops up at the junkyard, I'll go ahead and get them. But for now, this is fine. They sit, so we'll call that good. Okay, so me and Cash just went and picked up a set of rear seats. I will show more about them later. Some storage units, some guys parting out a 4Runner. Paid $50 for them. So I'll show them once they're installed. So here are the old seats. They're stained up pretty good. Cracked, torn. The backs don't look terrible, but these were $50 and they look, I mean, infinitely better. So I'm gonna throw them in real quick. Get to it. So there's the new side in. Here's the old side. A little comparison, see, it's pretty big difference. For $50, I'm game. Okay, this took every bit of 10 minutes and it made such a big difference. Looks great. Looks awesome. I'm not afraid to sit in these seats. So as for the armrest in the center console, bought one on eBay. It was $30. It looks great. So I'm gonna throw that in right now. And there it is installed. Before, after, looks great. Time to do something about this bumper. dented here, here, here. I mean, I let overspray get on it too. I knew I was gonna end up replacing it, and I bought one off eBay. It was $109. It is painted black right now, so I think I'm going to just paint it with this same trim paint, whatever I've left over, and throw that on. So I'll check in once this one's off. Okay, we got the front bumper off. I had to take a break because somebody over there stole my seat. And I couldn't lay down and access the bumper. But it came off. Here she is in all of her glory. I'm gonna use the original valence. I'll probably paint that black, give it some more life. But I'm going to unbox the new one and get her prepped with paint. Drying now. Just threw a little coat of primer on it after I scuffed it up a little bit. Just help this paint stick some. All right, I got the valence off of the old bumper. I'm going to put it on the new bumper and then put the new bumper onto the car. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but give it a shot, see if it brightens up any of this plastic. And here is the bumper on the 4Runner. All right, it is time to wet sand. So this side I have not touched. I went ahead and started on the hood. Did a little pass of 1500 and then 2000 sandpaper. Did the hood and then this whole side. And he helped. So now I'm just going to give this side the beans and then rinse it off, let it dry. I'll probably come back tomorrow and give it another shot. My fingers are just pruned, and honestly, this sucks. There's nothing fun about this. So more to come on that. Just hit this side with some 1500. I got some 2000. And go back over it. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, just went over it another time with the wet sand. I did another 1500 and then 2000 on top. So it's drying right now. It's dulled down a lot more, not as much as I'd like, and I should probably go over it like 3 more times. But I'm just gonna take a polisher to it tomorrow and see if she'll shine up. But more to come on that tomorrow. just washed it after a buff and wiped her all down and whatnot. It's got a decent shine to it for what it is. What I'm gonna do now, I'm slipping everywhere. What I'm gonna do now is hit it with some wet shine wax, just help it shine up a little bit. Again, it's not that serious of a paint job. Just get it all one color and then let that sun hit it right. So I'm gonna put some of this on right now. All right, I just pulled up out of Low Price Auto Glass here in Nashville. Hooked me up with a new windshield, no crack, looks great. It was $217 after taxes installed. Real happy with that price, so check that off the list. All right, so that's gonna be it for the 4Runner. Turned out pretty much well, exactly how I wanted. Paint's one color, the inside looks good. Got the badges all back on it. One thing I do want to note is the seats. Ugly, you know, being two different colors. It's not that oak tan, it's a light tan. I'm gonna be on the lookout in the junkyards constantly. So just pretend like these are already replaced. But in the meantime, these sit great. Microfiber leather is comfortable, but just pretend like these have already been swapped with a good, decent pair of leather seats. Yeah. It's been a lot of fun. I've been driving it every single day, and I'm extremely happy with it. Yesterday, I was driving around in North Nashville, and somebody rode up next to me on a bike and said, "Hey man, sweet 4Runner." So I'll take a compliment where I can get one. So it's gonna wrap up the series on this 4Runner unless something else happens and I make some more videos, but as for now, I'm just driving it and enjoying it. Be on the lookout for the next build series. Got one coming soon. So in the meantime, drop a comment. Let me know what you would do to this or what you would have done. Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching.